the Reekin Havoc Power Play.
The Havoc dropped to second place in the standings after going 1-2 this past weekend, beginning with a 3-2 overtime loss at Knoxville back on Friday. After falling behind 2-0, Sam Ruffin scored his first goal of the season, 16:33 into the second period, with the assist going to Craig McCabe and Gio Procopio. New guy Cameron Cervoni also got his first goal at 17:49 of the third, with help from Phil Elgstam and Buster Larson. The Ice Bears claimed the win at 3:26 of OT. The Havoc attempted 43 shots on goal to only 28 by Knoxville and accumulated 14 penalty minutes to 22 by the home team. Saturday night was a penalty fest, with Huntsville being assessed 98 minutes to the Ice Bears 85. I asked Coach Stu Steffen about the resulting suspension of 2 Havoc players. A lot of these fans are up in arms about the suspensions that came about out of Saturday's game at Knoxville. The Havoc had 98 penalty minutes to the Ice Bears 85. Cole Reginato had to miss Sunday's game, and Dominic Procopio got hit for three games. And yet, it looks like Knoxville is getting away scot-free. So, is there a safe comment that you can make about the situation?
No, I mean, I do agree with it. Dom came off the bench. He wasn't on the ice when the original incident started. So, anyone who comes off the bench and gets in a fight, it's automatically 3 games. It's in the rule book, so there's no arguing that. So, that's pretty just black and white one. So, I mean, I knew it as soon as Dom got involved. I was like, I walked right down the bench, said Dom's gone for 3 games. So I knew that one was going to happen. And then Reg, there's a rule in our league too. Once you get 3-game misconducts, throughout the entirety of a year, you have to, sit 1 game. So that was Reg's 3rd game misconduct. So he automatically had to sit a game. So I had no issues with any of the suspensions because they're in the rule book. So. Okay.
What about Knoxville not getting anything?
Well, I mean, none of their guys had any, the game misconduct accumulations, and honestly, there wasn't really anything in there. The one guy got the instigator, which is not a suspension; it's just a 2-minute penalty, and he got the instigator 2-minute penalty, and that's all there really was. So, I mean, I think the league got it completely right. The referee got it right on the ice. There's really nothing there.
Okay. Well, like I said, a lot of fans are all upset about it, so it's good to get an explanation on, how things kind of worked out there.
Yeah, I mean, it's sometimes I guess fans need to read the rule book. It was a pretty black and white situation, and I mean, I pretty much knew exactly what was coming out of it. As soon as it kind of happened. So,
okay,
it is what it is. But sometimes fans just don't know that. But I guess, sometimes maybe they should put out there like an explanation, but it was pretty straightforward.
Reggie missed Sunday's game, and Dom is out through this weekend. The bright side to things is that a 7-2 Huntsville win came out of the game. Craig McCabe got things started at 5:39 of the first period, with Ruffin and Gio lending a hand. Knoxville tied it up at 14-19 on the power play and took the lead 45 seconds into the second frame. The Havoc responded with a 4-goal assault, starting with Robbie Fisher's shot on the power play 3 minutes later, assisted by Ruffin and Jack Yannick. Cole Reginato, Charlie Risk, and Connor Fries got together for the go-ahead score at 10:44. Tempers flared at 11:35, and fights broke out everywhere, with 157 total penalty minutes being handed out between the two teams. After order was restored and goalies were changed out, another score came at 12:53, courtesy of Larson, Risk, and Elgstam. Gio added another one at 16:52, helped up by Ruffin and Larson. But wait, there's more. Fisher scored an unassisted goal at 11:08 of the third before the onslaught ended when Larson found the net at 11:46 with the assist from Risk and McCabe for the 7-2 victory. Huntsville totaled 35 shots on goal to Knoxville's 26. Mike Robinson was the winning goalie, going 12 of 14, while Troy Coburn saved all 12 of the pucks that came his way. Larson and Risk were the first 2 stars of the game. Pensacola came to town for the Wiener Dog races on Sunday. The Havoc spotted the Ice Flyers 4 points before Fisher finally got the team on the board at 14:52 of the second on the power play, with Elgstam and Risk on the assist. Huntsville proceeded to go on a run of its own, with Benito Poza, Connor Fries, and Risk teaming up at 18:31 of the period. Austin Alger scored at 9:38 of the third with Ruffin on the assist. Then Poza, Terry Ryder, and Mason Palmer got together to tie the score at 4 apiece at 13:32. The Havoc held on until 19:04 when Pensacola took the lead and then got an insurance goal on an empty net at 19:21 to give Huntsville the 6-2 loss. Shots on goal were in the Havoc's favor, 39-25, and penalty minutes weighed toward the Ice Flyers, 15-9. Troy Coburn took the loss, saving 19 of 24 attempts. Benito Poza was the third star of the game.
Time now for the Huntsville Havoc Pick of the Pack, a weekly spotlight.
Head coach Stuart Steffen.
This week we got Connor Fries, number 91. Brought him over from Fayetteville last year as a captain there. And this summer when we saw he was unprotected there, was kind of a guy we targeted. You know, he's come in, really good leadership guy, really fits into our team culture. I think he's done a great job with that. Filled in a really good center role too. We were really light at center. And he's come in and done a great job there. One of our top face-off guys, wins a lot of important face-offs for us. So, he plays a lot of important roles for us on the penalty kill as well, net front of the power play. And, even last week in there a couple times, getting in a couple scraps, a couple fights there, just try to get the boys going. So he's definitely a team guy, glue guy there that's been a really good addition to our team this year. And we've really liked him so far this year, and just got to keep him rolling here through the next half of the year.
The Reekin Havoc podcast will be right back.
One of the worst feelings you can have is that of being stranded. Well, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair makes that a thing of the past, with 24/7 towing services and roadside assistance in the northern Alabama and southern Tennessee areas. But that's not all. They also offer truck and trailer repair, mobile welding, brake service and repair, new and used tires, and other major and minor repairs. Their name says it all, BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair. For 24/7 response, call 497-8234. That's 497-8234. BT's Towing, Tire, and Truck Repair.
Hey everybody, this is Gio Procopio, and you're listening to the Reekin Havoc podcast.
Buster Larson holds the team lead for points with 33, good for 8th in the league, and is tied for assists with Charlie Risk with 20. Risk and Larson are 6th and 8th in the SPHL in that category. Jack Yonick tops the goals list with 14, which puts him at the 8th league spot. Cole Reginato has his penalty minutes lead up to 97, vaulting him to runner-up in the SP. This week has Quad City coming to town for Scout Doors Night on Friday and Youth Jersey Night and Chaos's birthday on Saturday night. This will be the first and only regular season meeting with the 6th place Storm. The first annual School Day Showcase will be Wednesday, February 26th. It's an inter-squad game and skills competition starting at 10:30 a.m., incorporating educational elements to provide a unique learning experience for students. Tickets are $15 and include a free ticket to any home game in March, excluding the 29th, with 2 free tickets per class for teachers and or chaperones. For more information, go online to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and click on School Day Showcase. Remember, all Havoc tickets are now digital and can be accessed through a mobile device. Go online to HuntsvilleHavoc.com and under the Tickets tab, click on Mobile Ticketing. Keep in mind, too, that the VBC is a cashless venue. Concession stands or bars will not accept cash, and Chuck-a-Puck purchase is only available online. Go to the Fan Zone tab at HuntsvilleHavoc.com and click on Auctions powered by Dash.
Download the official Huntsville Havoc app for your iOS or Android device or at HavocRewards.com and start winning and earning points today.
Want to howl with the Havoc this season? Now's your chance from Applebee's Tailgate Talk and the Reekin Havoc podcast. Just go to ReekinHavoc.com and click on Howl with the Havoc to register, then listen to Tailgate Talk on Saturday mornings as we announce the winners of Huntsville Havoc tickets. Howl with the Havoc this season from the Huntsville Havoc, Tailgate Talk, and the Reekin Havoc podcast.
For tickets, official Huntsville Havoc merchandise, and more, go to HuntsvilleHavoc.com. Visit our website at ReekinHavoc.com. Look for us on Facebook, Instagram, X, and Threads. And listen, follow, and subscribe to the Reekin Havoc podcast on your favorite platform to keep up with the only weekly podcast covering the Huntsville Havoc, the Reekin Havoc podcast.